If you go to my website, newt.org, I commend to you the 1996, 2000, and 2004 presidential debate agreements, which run 53 pages apiece. They are bizarre examples of lunacy. No serious adult should agree to them. They're childish. You don't elect a president to memorize. You elect a president to have wisdom, to have serious thought, to reflect. Lincoln spent 3 months creating the speech at Cooper Union. So I want to base what I'm going to say about process on Lincoln's annual message to Congress on December 1, 1862, a terrible period, a period 50 times or 100 times worse than what we're going through in Baghdad, a period where the Union had lost battle after battle, where thousands had been killed, where the country was in danger of giving up and accepting the end of the United States. And Lincoln says the following, quote, "The dogmas of the quiet past are inadequate to the stormy present. The occasion is piled high with difficulty, and we must rise with the occasion. As our case is new, so we must think anew and act anew. We must disenthrall ourselves, and then we shall save our country." Now let me apply that to the presidential campaign process, which in its current form is an absurdity. It's grossly ironic. We live in an age of webcast, which we're doing tonight. We live in an age of television, 24-hour radio, dramatic ability to reach the country immediately. And the campaigns, instead of getting shorter, have gotten longer. And there's a practical reason. They are consultant, full employment processes. The first delegates are chosen, or the first delegates are filed at the end of November and chosen in January and February. There's no reason you have to be out doing all this junk, except candidates turn to consultants who say, hire me now. To hire me now, you have to raise money. To raise money, you have to hire a finance person. Now you have to pay both me and the finance person, so you better spend all your time going out raising money, which is a totally banal process, the end of which means you have candidates who are totally exhausted, have no thoughts, but know an awful lot of rich people well. All of it in the name of populism. So what are the three process changes? First, I really do believe a Cooper Union dialogue in the spirit of Abraham Lincoln would be enormously powerful. Second, I urge, and I hope the government will join me in urging, that the parties in the key primary states early on will come together to have bipartisan events. Nothing will take more poison out of the system than requiring the candidates to be in the same room with partisans from both sides, because you cannot biologically be as vicious and as nasty as the current system if you're face-to-face, and if you can be, you're pathological and we should disqualify you from running. And third, I propose that we challenge every candidate in both parties to make a commitment before the nominating process begins, that if they become the nominee, they will agree from Labor Day to the election to 9 90-minute dialogues, one a week for 9 weeks, on a place like this. One of them probably should be here, with a timekeeper and 2 adults having a conversation for 90 minutes in your living room and on the web, and with conversation afterwards that people can actually see, these are the 2 potential leaders who might get us out of the mess we're in. Which one do I think has the maturity, the knowledge, and the values I want to have there? And if we did that, those 9 conversations would change the entire tenor.